Was that you making the noise?
Near
Hey,
make me. Yes.
is
But
that supposed to
anyways,
be a race car?
yeah.
Alright,
Um.
here go. I can do it too.
Oh, cool.
Mm, I don't know why.
Nice.
I don't know why I did that. I almost blew my blood vessels. Anyways, we're here.
All right. ECWXR and SPC Twin Cities are first on to the show today. But yep, we have something important to talk about this evening. And
Because we really had to do this
yes,
for the third time. This actually may be the fourth time we're doing this.
something like that. Whatever it is. I know, after the Eagles, exactly. I don't really care who wins that game, though. The other game, I want the Chiefs to win. But anyway, y'all, today we're gonna get our Google Slides up. Actually, we changed it up a bit. Now we're on Google Slides.
Yeah,
Um,
wish we could present. Wait, State College, are you using your iPad? You might be able to screen share.
I can't screen share on an iPad.
Dang it. 'Cause- Dang it. Thought it could have worked. But we could always just make a video. We could always just make a separate video showing off our slides, but they're just kind of the same, but they're just more put together. Did you
Either that,
change the
or
layout?
we're just gonna have to. CapCut is being a bitch right now. How's it being like that? So I'm good, SPC Twin Cities. How are you doing? Um,
I'm fine. I'm fine, Twin Cities. Ooh, I think we already have rule broken.
I guess we don't have no choice but to read out the rules if we can't present to them.
Hold on, State College. Look at the private chat, State College.
All right. I'll let that one slide.
Alright, but anyways, we're going to be discussing the rules. And I hope this is going to be the last time we're going to be doing this.
Hopefully.
Because, honestly, in my opinion, this is kind of a pain in the ass, but...
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I guess we'll begin. Let me pull up the slides. Are you on them, State College?
Yeah, I can make
15 slides.
Yeah, there's a lot of slides here today.
12 slides.
There we go. Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, we'll begin.
Oh, you're trying to export a video. Oh, okay, but it keeps failing. Fail.
Well, we'll begin.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what happened?
I don't know what that was. It was just there. I was trying to get rid of it. Ow! Alright. Let's start off with the basics. So, who wants to read that?
You can read that one.
Alright. Let's begin with some basics. So, before we review the rules, there is some basic information that should be known. We do not try to be ignorant or mean when we come to the rules. We just don't like seeing people breaking the rules that we made for these areas, chats, and streams. So we will begin with the StreamYard rules. There's some lower and higher priority rules.
Definitely.
His name isn't Josh, but we just call him Josh.
That's what I prefer. There, Brian. For Brian, who's asking, that I prefer people to call me that because I don't like people calling me by my real name. So
Anyways, Stay College, we'll just do one slide at a time. We'll do 2 rules for, if we're doing slide at a time, you're going to have to take care of 2 rules at a time. So I guess y'all start us off with
rule number
rules
1.
1 and 2.
Alrighty. So rule number 1 is a high priority alert. Hi SPC Birmingham. Number 1 is a high priority alert. Don't impersonate any other YouTuber, no matter what their subscriber count is. False impersonation is a felony. Doing this will result in a ban from joining the streams and a ban from typing in any of streams for 2 weeks. We actually also put in an example. So an example would be someone has claimed to be ThunderBuddy01 before, which it wasn't him. That is impersonation. That actually did happen. If anybody ever paid attention to the imposter account that was there, yeah. So
We know
yeah,
awesome everything.
Yeah, I don't know how it's crackly, but it just is. I don't understand why it is, but hopefully you can still hear me. I can still be understood, right, Storm Tracker?
Yeah, I could still understand you, but it's just cracking.
Yeah, I don't understand what's going on with it, so I'll see if I can fix it sometime later. But rule number 2 is also a high priority alert. So Barbara is here. So please do not play any FM, AM, or any EAS alerts on our streams. But for one, a song is likely going to be copyrighted, which will result in the stream creator, which would be me right now, receiving a copyright claim or even strike. EAS alerts can set off radio stations for the alert that is playing. That is a felony. So doing that will result in a kick from the stream, and you will not be allowed back in. Example would be somebody playing an EAS alert and FM stations on streams. So basically, the only time I allow an EAS alert on stream as if it were happening in real time, not and nothing in the future or nothing in the past. So that basically explains 1 and 2. Both 1 and 2 are high priority. So Storm Tracker, if you'd like to go with 3 and 4, you can go ahead.
Alright. So StreamYard rules continued. Rule number 3, please be civil and respectful. Don't talk over people when they are talking. It is very disrespectful, and it also gets annoying if you do it multiple times. Doing this will get you put in the backstage for a few minutes, but I didn't add this yet. But if you do it again for like the second or third time, you're just gonna get kicked from the stream. So an example is if someone is talking to you about something and you started talking over them about something off topic, that's being disrespectful, and that's talking over someone. Rule number 4 is a high priority rule, so take this one seriously. Please don't be racist, show any violence or sexual content. That's not cool at all and will result in a ban from joining our streams if this occurs. So an example is someone showing a clip of someone getting beaten up, or I have to say it because, that's what it is pornography clips, because it happened before.
Yeah.
So if you want Stay College, you could do 5 or 6, but if you don't really want to, I could do 5 and 6, but I don't really care.
No, I can do 5 and 6 since you just did 3 and 4. But StreamYard rules is this basically continues. Rule number 5, spamming messages in the private chat is prohibited. So what it is annoying, which is true, and doing that will result in a kick from the stream. So an example being somebody keeps spamming a question in the private chat or the public chat, like either chat, you'll get either timed out or banned whichever chat you're in. So please don't do that. It's just very annoying. Number 6. This is another serious rule. It's a high priority rule. I almost said a high priority alert. Don't reveal anyone's personal information. Basically, examples being phone number, ID, name, date of birth, anything like that. That is another felony, and breaking the rule will result in a ban from joining any of our streams. So basically, pulling into an example, somebody has revealed my name before, so that is illegal. So I've actually, some people have already done that a few times, so please don't do that. Oh yes, also everything has a good point. Since he is a moderator, he can time you out if you do spam. He does have a point there. So good job for thinking of that and pointing that out there, Austin, and everything. I do appreciate it. So
Shout out.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm only giving Austin everything that one just because he's mentioned that. So StreamYard
Anyways,
rules.
I'll do 7 and 8.
Yep, go ahead.
So this slide doesn't have any higher priority rules, but just follow these rules anyways because they're rules. So StreamYard rules continued yet again. Rule number 7, do not make any inappropriate sounds. That includes moans, farting, and burping on purpose. So I'm sure all you know, State College, and even myself burp a lot, but we don't do it on purpose. So
No,
just
we
as
don't.
long as you say "excuse me" after you burp or fart, then you'll be fine. But if you do it on purpose, it will result in you being put in the backstage. And an example of this is someone keeps making fart sounds at random times. So we'll move on to rule number 8 here, which is don't try to join in the backstage when the backstage is full of 6 or more. Well, not 6 or more, but 6 people. Everyone will eventually get a turn to join the stream. Example, there's a 6. There's
Okay, I don't know about you, but I think your microphone died for some reason. Unless if that's just me.
All right, so State College, do you want to continue off with the final set of rules?
Yep, I'll do 9 and 10 here. So 9, self-promotion is prohibited. Doing this will result in a kick from the stream. So an example being somebody asks people to subscribe to their channel, or they just show off their channel and asks for subscribers. That's self-promoting. Please don't do that. Please do not do that. So yeah. So rule number 10, do not false report someone for breaking a rule. That will spark a whole drama fest that it has, because we've already seen that. So doing that will result in a ban from joining a few of our streams that we make. So an example being someone falsely accuses someone of playing an FM station, like if they didn't. So yeah, those are basically the rules. That'll pretty
For
much finish off.
StreamYard.
Yeah, for StreamYard rules, finish off. Yes. So now we are moving on to the YouTube live chat rules. So
We will now. I'll start off because State College just went through the final set of rules for StreamYard, so I'll start off with the chat rules. And before we do, we will be explaining all the rules, examples. Some of them don't have examples because they're just basically straightforward. And well, if you guys missed this, I myself will probably be making a video explaining all the rules, and I'll have it up on my channel. Unless if State College makes one before I do. But I'm not sure if he's gonna do that though. But I
No, I
might.
mean, I wasn't planning to, but if you want me to, I can.
Or we could maybe just do a collab, but I don't know. Anyways, rule number 1 for YouTube live chat rules is be civil and respectful to everyone. Do not spam messages in the chat as others are chatting to each other. Breaking this rule was on a 5-minute timeout, so there isn't really an example because it's just kind of one of those straightforward rules. So, well, I'll just give one anyways. An example is someone spamming a question in the chat. So, anyways, we'll go on to rule number 2, which is a serious one, high priority. This one is actually one of the biggest rules that has to be followed in the YouTube live chat rules. But spoiler alert, rule. Well, yeah, this actually might even be the biggest rule, the entire set of rules for this. So for the YouTube live, but we'll get into it. Do not send any suspicious links in the chat. Any suspicious link that is sent by someone can get you hacked. So your IP address could be found. You could get all your account, like your subscriptions taken away or whatnot, or you just get all your personal information stolen. So that is very serious, and I think even
Very.
doing that is a felony. So don't send any links in general. YouTube video links and YouTube channel links could be an exception, but breaking this rule is on a chat ban from the stream.
Yep. Very much so. Yep. I'll go ahead with the YouTube chat rules of number 3 and 4.
State College. There's an example still.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. So an example is someone sends a fake Discord Nitro link in the chat, and I was even one of those people who sent one of those before. I was tempted enough to click on it, but I figured out there's something wrong with the link name. So be careful when it comes to Nitro links or any link in general. But anyways, State College could carry on with 3 and 4, and then so forth.
All right. Now I can carry on with 3 and 4. So rule number 3: don't say the N, C, B, M, F, R, or a whole word in the chat. That is disrespectful. Doing this will result in a ban from the stream. So I did see that Awesome Everything did put the B word in it at the beginning of the stream, but I'll let that one slide since obviously we didn't get through that yet. But be sure next time and not to do that. I don't really care for CapCut. You can say that too. It's just don't say any of those words, the N word especially. I don't want to see that. N word will get you banned. But I mean, if you're using the B word not against anybody, but like using it for something that you think is dumb, then you can use it, but not against anyone. If you know what I mean. So rule number 4: do not plagiarize or steal anyone's content. Breaking this rule will result in a 1-hour timeout. So yeah. So if anyone decides to use any of my content from the stream, give me permission first. Don't just upload it assuming that I'm okay with it, because I won't be. So yeah. I'm sworn you heard WEA. I didn't hear WEA, did you?
Me? No.
Yeah. No, I didn't hear any WEA. Awesome Everything.
Alright, so I guess I'll do rules 5 and 6. So no high priority rules on this slide, but yet again follow each and every rule that we explain. But yeah, let's just get on with rule number 5, which is we don't want any political talk or conversations, which it's just so stupid. Just try to keep the topic related to what the stream or current conversation is about. Breaking this rule twice will result in a chat ban from the current stream. And an example is someone talks about an upcoming election. So we don't want any political bullcrap in this stream. It's
No.
just we don't need to hear about it. It's
Mm-mm.
already over TV commercials. We don't need to hear about more political talk. So
Oh
rule
yeah.
number 6 is do not ask to private stream with anyone or ask for a StreamYard link when we are not giving one out. And we've had a very, 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 very big history of that in
Oh
the
heck
past.
yeah. Especially during the parking garage streams.
Yeah. So that is very annoying. So doing this will result in a 5-minute timeout. And doing this twice will result in a even longer timeout and maybe a chat stream. No, well, not chat stream, but like a chat ban or a kick from the chat. But an example is someone asked if there's going to be a StreamYard link. So, West Virginia, you missed all the StreamYard rules, and we are halfway through the YouTube live chat rules. So, if you want, you could ask any questions about the previous rules because we're not just going to be doing this and ending the stream. We're going to go up for questions at a later time, but we still have a bit more. So, State College, do you want to take away the next one?
Yeah, for 7 and 8. So rule number 7 is a high priority. Oh god darn it! I almost said high priority alert. High priority rule. Do not abuse moderator, meaning do not time people out for no reason, ban people for no reason, or act like you are the owner of the stream, because you wouldn't be. Doing this twice will result in a ban from the stream and a demotion from mod. So this only involves moderators. So example, a mod kicks everyone for no reason. That would be an example of abusing your powers. So if you don't want to lose those powers, then don't do that. So rule number 8, also a high priority alert. Why do I keep doing that? Also a high priority rule. Do not start random and stupid arguments. This is a rule that we beg is not going to be broken. Yeah, please don't do that. If anyone says something and you have a different opinion, don't say anything. That's literally just going to, that's the only thing that's going to stop it. Don't say anything. Breaking this rule will result in a ban from chatting in a few of our streams. So, that basically explains it. So, 7 and 8 are both high priority. So, please take those rules seriously.
So this is going to be the last 2 rules that we have on our list. But, well, if we see any more stupid occurrences and they're not on the rules, we're just going to add them. But anyways, rule number 9 is basically pretty straightforward. Self-promotion is prohibited. Breaking this rule is on a kick from the stream. Well, we'll do that. We'll kick you after 2 or more times. But the first time is just going to be a timeout. But anyways, an example is someone asks people to subscribe to their channel, which that rule is basically straightforward. And rule number 10 is another sort of big rule. Do not falsely report someone of breaking a rule. This, yet again, will cause a drama fest in the chat. Breaking this rule will result in a chat ban for a few of our streams. An example is someone false accuses someone of rule number 9, which is breaking rule number 9, which is self-promotion. So, again, that wraps up all the rules. So do you want to do the conclusion slide or should I do the conclusion slide, State College?
You can do the conclusion.
All right, so thanks for reading or listening. This slideshow will be updated in future times because there's probably going to be things we missed. By reading this, by listening or reading to this, you understand that breaking any rule here will result in a consequence. So have a great day or night, everyone. But that is unnecessary to say because we are going to be streaming for a bit longer for this one.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that is a good point. Also, everything.
Yeah, we
Please,
should add that on there too.
yeah, please don't ask for mods.
Hold on, let me add Rule 11
Yeah,
real quick.
yeah, that is a good point. Also, everything. Thank you for that.
Damn.
Yeah, don't ask for mods. That
So
is
Rule
actually a rule.
11 is going in there. Thank you,
Yep.
awesome everything. Never thought of
Yeah,
that.
thank you, awesome everything. I only do a shout out to you just because you pointed that one out that we missed. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Damn,
For
got
your for
got
our
me there.
sakes. Okay.
Rule number
Mm-hmm.
11: do not ask for moderator. That it. All right, never mind. Moderator is earned after we trust you enough to be a mod. Breaking this rule result.
Okay, yeah, don't rage and get mod. Okay, yeah. There you go, SPCEAS West Virginia weather alerts.
So everyone, we added a new rule. Thank you to Awesome Everything.
Mm-hmm.
So rule number 11: do not ask for moderator. Moderator is earned after we trust you enough to be a mod. So breaking this rule will result in a 10-minute timeout. So thank you, Awesome Everything.
Thank you for pointing that one out. Wonder if he remembers any other rules that we might have missed. So hopefully we didn't, but like I said, we are now open to questions if anybody has like missed rules or
even suggestions.
even just suggestions for future rules that we should do. I mean, we'll take those too.
I'll
But
also be thinking of them in the background.
right. Oh yeah, that's another one. Thank you, awesome everything. Don't ask about my eye, because obviously, as everyone knows, I have a disability with it. So that's another one. Thank you, awesome everything again, for that rule number 12 that we should add.
What is it?
Don't ask about my eye.
All right.
Yeah, that's
Put
another one.
that in
That's just a
the State
disability that
College
I
of the Storm Tracker 998 Constitution. I don't know why I called it the Constitution, but federal rule number 12.
Right, but if it happened in the past, yeah, it did happen in the past. But I mean, true. I mean, I have a disability with it. I mean, I just was born like that. I can't really help it. So, unfortunately, but that is a rule. That is a rule. You're awesome, everything. Thank you for advertising that as well. Like you said, we'll take suggestions. We'll take questions. We'll take anything that you think would be. Oh shoot! It's dinner time. So you know what? I'm gonna have to end the stream. But
Do you want to do a continuation later?
I'll do it. Yeah, we can do a continuation later.
All right.
But anyway, I hope you all have enjoyed. No, I didn't get my radios back yet. So I hope you all have enjoyed. We'll continue this thing later, and I will talk to you all later.